getting a secondary 4. Mewtwo is like a character I think he was looking at.
Dang, Mewtwo, huh?
Either Mewtwo, because Mewtwo is like similar enough to Ness.
Yeah.
Like it would still feel kind of comfy.
In some ways.
I feel like landing with Mewtwo would be the most uncomfortable thing for Awestin because he just loves up airing.
Uh-huh. And it's a rather good move for Ness.
Yeah.
It's not quite as much for Mewtwo.
You don't have Ness up air on Mewtwo. 'Cause if Mewtwo had Ness up air, he would be like top 2 easy.
I just want to see that animation of Mewtwo just going.
Shoutouts to Lightning Cam for subscribing for 28 months in a row.
Yo,
28 months.
Moly. Lightning Cam has been subscribed for 28 months?
Lightning Cam, you're a legend.
That is crazy. What's crazy is that M hasn't updated the scores to be 0-0.
Thanks, Em. We love you.
0-0. Light versus Awestin, and he did do the objectively correct decision and go with the Corrin. I think his side with Kosoku had something to do with it.
Probably, yeah. And I think also, you know, it's easier said than done where you're like, oh, I'm totally going to just do the zero suit. That was a bait! That was a bait!
Now, if you absorb something with the Ness, you actually have no lag after the side magnet, so he could have jumped and air dodged or done something to buffer out of it, but he didn't think he needed to. He thought that he could just drift to ledge and be safe. Light disagreed. Oh, he's barely living. No rage on Awestin.
3%. That'll do it. Back throw.
But mash out, please. Thank you. Like, that was way more pummels. Oh, my
There's
goodness.
Awestin in his head is just going, man, I wonder how many times I can pummel him. And then he mashes out and he's like, well, you know.
I think I could have gotten a few more.
You know, I think I could have gotten a few more, but
Like, that was the latest
That's
reaction
all right.
time on breaking out, and he still actually did it.
by the way, when I played against Dakpo in Arrest mode, I measured how many opportunities I had to grab by how many times I grabbed him, plus how many times I heard.
Right? He does something like a mistake, and he knows he's about to get grabbed, so he immediately starts mashing before the thing happens.
And on none of the times that he did that, I actually got a grab. Every single time I like hit him with a jab, and then like every time I did, I was like, oh, I messed up. I could have grabbed him.
So I like Chase learned that from him. So Chase does that too. So what I like to do is run next to them and shield and do nothing and see what option they accidentally buffered and then try to punish that. Because it's way better. Anyway.
Yeah, Light pulling out a quick game 1 victory.
Yeah,
well fought.
That was 2 like Psy Magnet baits into I'm going to pin you.
Yeah.
And,
I'm gonna pin you. I'm gonna pin you.
but the thing, he doesn't really have any other options. He can air dodge through it and then still get pinned.
Oh, here it is. Awestin is playing something that isn't Ness.
Apologies, headphone users.
I moved the mic away after that. I am sorry.
I'm one of those headphone users.
I don't apologize to you.
Yes. Light won that, and as a result, Cloud is... Awestin is going Cloud.
Awestin is playing Cloud. Awestin is playing something other than Ness. I'm so
Yeah,
excited.
I was going to say, the 2 characters he was looking at was Mewtwo and Cloud. Cloud because of Cloud, and Mewtwo because he's similar and does okay in those matches.
But that could be one of the reasons that he didn't want to play Mewtwo is, you know, maybe
Yeah.
it'll mess up the Ness or maybe it just wouldn't feel right.
Definitely, like, the lack of a Ness up air on Mewtwo would feel really weird for him. Trying to get adjusted to the landing, I think, is maybe why he's not committed to it.
It'd be difficult to play both of those characters at the same time. And
Yeah.
he's doing really well with this Cloud right now.
Absolutely. I mean, Awestin has always had solid fundamentals.
Oh
no! He's just like... It's just been he's Ness or bust. Oh, he's dead.
Yeah, he's dead. Wow.
And that's why people recommended... That's why people recommended Mewtwo to him, because Corrin hard edge guards Cloud in a very similar way.
Yes.
You have to be very, very particular about your recoveries with Cloud for that to not happen.
Let's go back to the Ness. Well, we got the game.
The first stock was really good.
Yeah.
The first stock was really good, but he landed... I felt like he didn't fully know how to land from like full screen against the forward smash. He wasn't able to drift to ledge easily enough, and he didn't want to waste the limit to try to get out of the situation. So it really was just like a unfortunate, uncomfortable situation for him because he hasn't been experienced in landing with Cloud in those situations. Right? And then the second stock was just... He got edge guarded. Oh, what?
Speaking of,
What are you to do? So the man mode thing to do right there would just be to drop and let him
counter.
hit you. No, just drop and let him hit you, because counter he
Oh.
might still live. If you let him hit you from that low, he doesn't recover.
right.
He gets hit, his distance is shortened, and then you tech.
But why would you do that when you have such a good matchup and you're ahead by so much?
You could be up a stock. And
That's true.
Be at about this
But why
percent.
would you risk it? Is the point, right?
The thing is, he would be at about 55 right now if he did that, because it does 25 damage. I mean, same difference right now, but he had to do
Same
more work.
exact difference.
He had,
So again, like I was saying, there was the risk
Yeah.
in that happens, right? When he gets hit by the Peak of Thunder and he just flubs the tech.
yeah.
So as it turns out, it's just a completely 50-50.
Guess so. It's different when you're expecting the tech versus, wow, I just got back aired.
You are definitely right. But now Light's got the 55 on Awestin and counting.
All right. Oh, pin on shield, not super safe. Similar to like when he said, I whiff a pin against Mewtwo, I get fared. Whiff a pin against Ness, you also get fared or nared.
Yeah.
Awestin, so good at punishing that pin on his shield.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, but Smashville platforms, really, really, really good for Light the Lantern, who now just reset bracket 3-0.
3-0, and I think I would have liked to see Awestin give Cloud the old college try there, game 3, and say, all right, I've got 2 sets, and if this really just doesn't feel like it's working.
I really liked that first stock, but he didn't get the kill, and then he got Corrined.
Yeah.
And I think the fact that he got Corrined, he thought to himself, maybe this character isn't practiced enough for the matchup yet. I don't know if he's going to bring him back eventually, but right now he thinks Ness is his best bet.
I want it now. And that was a great option select on that pin.
Waited on the, he did the jump and then waited on the pin until after the air dodge.
Which is the way that the move was intended to be used. Insta-pin was not supposed to be a thing.
Maybe it was, I don't know. Definitely not what Sakurai had in mind.
Yeah.
He expected people to like jump and then use the pin move.
Yeah, jump and then use the pin. But as it turns out, no. It's actually just a really, really good move. Wow.
Drop shield a little bit too early. At a full shield, that'll never break. It will put on a lot of pressure, but he could have like nared out a shield after waiting. But that's like in the moment, very, very difficult. It's like a stressful situation. Hard to judge.
I really like that conversion there by Light to do the 2 nairs and then wait for Awestin to land. And
Awestin definitely wanted something nutty right there. Had he got that, maybe he feels like he's back in the game. Oh, no, he got the perfect shield. That down air actually, at the heights that Light is using them, doesn't have nearly as much lag as you'd think. In fact, a lot of the time, Light is auto-canceling it.
Oh, so Light, here's something that no Corrins do that I do, that I would really like to see more Corrins do, which is read air dodges.
That was such a good tag.
Man mode? Half man mode. I would like to see Corrin's read air dodges with up B more. It is not safe.
No,
However,
it's not.
it is a very good kill move.
Yeah, it'll kill people.
It'll kill you at like 60 if you get an air dodge read up the top.
Seriously?
Yeah.
That's nuts.
So to Lilat, I really like this because it's not fun for Corrin to play on Lilat.
No, actually, the pin gets really messed up by Lilat's tilts.
And just by the general shape of the stage at the edges.
Yeah. Like, the platforms are at a great spot for Corrin, but they're also in a great spot for Ness. And also, like, you can't... Oh, wow. Lilat tilted away from him, so he didn't even get a chance to tech.
I got you, homie.
Oh, my God.
You ever think about how Lilat's just an angry Yoshi story?
Wow, that makes too much sense. That makes too much. Whoa, he got converted from one platform to the other off of the down air. That's sick.
Oh, but that's wow. It's
Wow.
great drift is what that is.
Yep.
Okay, coming down with the down air. Oh, he tried to counter it. So again, man mode, he's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, the pin to turn himself around, and Awestin going real deep. That was a great call out.
I mean, like I said, sometimes I feel like Awestin doesn't want to go Mewtwo because he doesn't have Ness up air to land with. He likes landing with Ness up air.
Oh, yeah. Really, I mean, it's a good option.
As much as Light likes landing with down air. And
Almost.
that's why Light was like,
Back.
yes. Okay, back to the cloud. Gonna
Back
give
to
it
the cloud.
another shot. And honestly, like I said, I feel like he was looking really nice in neutral, but there was just a couple of those things that he felt uncomfortable with and a disadvantage.
I think the biggest thing that I'm curious to see is how Awestin manages his limit.
We have yet to be able to see that.
Yes.
So, I mean, what we saw, he held on to it pretty well. Because he wasn't willing to use it to get out of the forward smash situation. Probably going for limit up B.
So
Caught the tech in place. Yeah.
he really likes landing with aerials a lot, is what I'm seeing so far. Like almost every time he's landed with an aerial.
To be fair, you can space out your aerials with Cloud very well and usually land with them pretty safely. Fair space dwell is pretty safe. Down air space dwell can be safe if you do it properly. Landing with up air is terrifying. Oh,
Wow, early usage of that side B.
Yeah, not going to kill, but okay, he went out there because he knew that Light had to go for like an extended recovery using that back air. Wasn't quite able to get the full edge guard though, but let's see if he can set up another situation. No, okay, fair actually doesn't seem safe, even with spaced, not against Corrin who has the pin option.
Speaking of which, Light just gonna run away, goes back in with a bite.
Wow, that clipped him from just above. Awestin didn't want to commit to any options there.
Light's trying to get Awestin to go off stage again. He wants to end this the exact same way the last set against Cloud.
They just danced for a second with those spot touches and grabs.
A good landing with the back air, got Awestin off stage.
Austin's teching in place a lot, and Light is just waiting for it and grabbing.
Okay, got the instant ledge snap. He's gonna need a lot more than a trick. And once again, pretty predictable landing with the aerial. Going for the finishing touch, so that's exactly what I was expecting from Awestin. Light the Lantern 6-0 in Grand Finals. Now that Cloud, I mean, a lot of good promise.
This was a good tournament for Light.
Yes.
Light was one of only 2 of the single-digit seeds that didn't get upset all the way up until winners semis. Lost to Kasoku, then ran train through losers, beat Kasoku in the run back, and 6-0'd Awestin.
In 6-0'd Awestin.
That is a good tournament for Light the Lantern.
That's a good tournament for him. And he got to Erasmus Mode Grants.
Yeah, he ended up losing it to Geo, but we all expected Geo to win.
Yeah.